boxes for our chickens.
What's going on, guys? I'm down here at the chicken coop. I just got done making a video on how some raccoons actually absolutely demolished our flock. But we're not going to get into that in this. If you want to watch that, go check that out. Your coop might not be as strong as you think. I would have never imagined they would have found that. I forgot about it. But we're on a different project right now while we're doing renovations. This is something I have wanted to do for a very long time. And we have all the hay out of our nesting boxes here. And we are going to be building some DIY roll-out nesting boxes. I have yet to do it on this coop. I've wanted to for a very long time. If you're just now getting into chickens, or you've been raising chickens for a while and you've been thinking about doing it, it's honestly probably the only way to go. Whether you do a DIY like I'm about to do, or you spend some money on some pre-made rollout boxes, it's really the only option. I mean, it has to be the worst chore on the homestead ever, is washing eggs. So let's get into it. First things first for me, so I have this board here that runs across there, and this board over here is part of the framing from when I built the bump out, but they're a little bit different height. So I'm going to rip a board down that's the same length, slap it on top of these right here, and that'll make my front and my back the same height. And then we can slap a piece of plywood in here. Alright, we got the bottom in, and I put some sides in too, just to get rid of that kind of dead space. It was going to create, you know, a hole on each side. It's already looking much cleaner. Now let me show you what we're working with. Alright, got these laid in here for now. I didn't even measure these. I just kind of figured 5 was going to work out perfect. And it is perfect. So we're going to be pulling them out here in just a second. I'm going to build some 2x4s that go across the front and across the back that lay in here, and I'm going to cut out a notch for some 1/4-inch plywood I have to make some dividers. And if you haven't figured out what these are yet, they are some paint trays. So they already have a built-in angle. They have a nice little spot down here at the bottom for the eggs to catch, and they lay in here just right. So we're going to build our dividers, and then we will get our trays back in here, and we'll be back. I was wrong. I was not going to make the dividers first, because that was going to get in the way of what I needed to do first. So we have all of our paint trays in here. I put a couple screws in the back just to hold them. They got a little wobble in the front, but they're going to be getting laid on. We added in a board here on each side on the back, and I just put a support piece in the middle, and we set this board in straight up and down, and that is going to be what blocks the chickens from reaching through. So we'll take a look at that from the back side. So this is what it looks like from the back side. Got enough room to reach down in here and get a hold of the eggs. You want to show them how it works? Set an egg down and let it roll. Down it comes. Charlie, you gonna do it? And there they go. So we have this board in. Now we are going to, before we put all the dividers in, we are going to carpet these, and then we will figure out some form of divider. So for our carpet that we're going to put on the bottom, just to give it a little bit of a liner from the plastic, and down there where the eggs are going to catch, kind of soften the landing a little bit. I just got this indoor-outdoor carpet from Lowe's. I got tired of waiting, and I ended up buying a pre-roll, cut roll, but it ended up being a lot cheaper than what I thought it was going to be. So this was like 26 bucks, and the paint trays were like $4 a piece, so we're like $40 in total. As far as the 2x4s and everything, I just had them laying around. So if any of you are doing this, more than likely you will have those too. So we won't need this many. We're only gonna have 5, but I don't know how good this stuff is gonna wash. So it'll be kind of nice. I'll probably end up cutting all these out after I figure out the size I need, I'll just go ahead and cut them so I don't have to deal with this roll, and I can have a little stack. So every month or two, if I need to change them out, I'll just have one that I can swap out already. All right, we got all these in. I just went ahead and I put 2 screws in it, real light up here. Careful not to pull it down, the paint tray down, because it is going into wood. And then I put one in the back here just to hold this curve. One row made exactly enough to do all 5, with just a little bit of waste at the end. And we're gonna have like 6 rows in the rest of that roll, so we'll have 6 full sets to be able to change them out. You want to drop it down this one? So that softens it up a little bit, and that gives them something to sit in here on top of this plastic. Now all that's left is to figure out some dividers. Alright, so we got these dividers in here, and I just toenail them down here on the bottom, and I put one in through the back from our little partition there that keeps them from being able to get back to the eggs. It should work out pretty well. If they need some more, then we'll beef it up a little bit, but it's just to hold some chickens from being able to crowd up on each other. They are completed. Hopefully tomorrow we have some good results. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you in the next one.